So let's see how the cosine works with example 9 on page 8. Example 9 says a surveyor standing at point X sights point M 50 meters away and point N 80 meters away. If the angle between the lines XM and XN is 45 degrees, work out the distance between the points M and N. So we have 3 points and we have distance connecting them. So let's draw a triangle using a ruler so we can get straight edges. Let's draw a diagram to represent our information. So we have point X, we have point M, and then we have point N. M is 50 meters away from X, and N is 80 meters away from X. The angle between the lines XM and XN is 45 degrees, and we are trying to work out the distance between M and N, and we're going to call that X. So let X be the distance between point M and N. So figure out what rule you want to use. This is not a right angle triangle, so we can't use Pythagoras and we can't use SOHCAHTOA. Can we use a sine rule? Well, no, because the angle that we're given is opposite the side we don't know, and we're missing information about another angle, so we can't apply the sine rule. So can we apply the cosine rule? Well, yes, because we've given 2 distances, and the angle that we're given is squished between the 2 given distances, and the thing we want to work out is the distance, the third distance. So let's apply the cosine rule. So let's write it down. So using cosine rule, default formula. So cos of the angle I want, C, is the sum of the squares of the other 2 sides, A and B, but I'm taking away my side, which is C squared, and I'm dividing by twice of the other 2 sides. So let's substitute some values in. In this case, C angle is 45 degrees because that's the angle that we know. So cos of 45 degrees is, well, if this is angle C, then this is side C. So that would be side C. So that tells me that sides A and B are the 50 and 80 because it's the other 2 sides. And then I'm taking away my side, which is the X squared, divided by twice lots of the other 2 sides. So cos of 45 is 1√2. 50 squared plus 80 squared gives you 8,900 minus C squared divided by twice of 50 lots of 80 gives you 8,000. Rearranging to get C squared, so what we have? We have 8,000 on √2 is 8,900 minus C squared. So C squared is 8,900 minus 8,000 on √2. So C squared is, using a calculator, 3243.15. Opposite of squaring is square rooting, but we plus minus, but reject negative answer since C is a length and you can't have negative lengths. So over here, so therefore C is the positive square root of 3243.14, which if we use a calculator is approximately 56.95. So therefore the distance between point M and N is approximately, rounding appropriately, 57 meters. So don't